We are live. Now, I'm hoping they're seeing my picture. Uh-oh.
You're on there.
Can you guys see me?
I
Yeah.
can see you. Yes.
Woohoo! Well, hello, everybody. This is Crystal Lynn, Cowgirl Astrologer. And guess what? Today is my birthday. Yes, my birthday. And I'm celebrating it with some really awesome friends of mine. These are my YouTube buddies. And we have Carolyn Mayberry, and we will, I'll be putting links below to their YouTube channels. She does the coolest insights on astrology and the planets, and I just love her depth. You know, yes, she's young, but she's very wise. So, hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Crystal. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. And also, Carolyn and I have done a couple other Google Air Hangouts talking about astrology. So I'll put those links below, too, if people haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have all kinds of cool conversations. So, all right, and then I'm going to introduce my other friend. I'm just like a fan of this kid. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call you a kid, but I just think you're fantastic, and I want to welcome Chris Strickland. Woohoo!
Thanks for having me. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. And Chris.
Today's been so shitty, but like for some reason, like right now, like right before this, I just like lit up.
Aw.
I know. I saw your post on Facebook that you were having a bad day, and I was like, just wait till the party. We're gonna get our Leo energy igniting. Our Leo energy. Leo season, you know, it's just awesome. And
Yes,
Chris has a YouTube channel, and I have become an amazing, awesome, wonderful, fantastic fan of Chris's music because he has written a song for each sign of the zodiac. And I'm telling you guys right now, the words are phenomenal, and the music, I don't even know how you put all this together, but we'll be talking about that, and his link will be below, so I want all of you guys to check it out. And if you haven't seen my September Happy Birthday Virgo video, even if you want to fast forward to the end, play the song. I put the song in the last 3 minutes.
I know, and I didn't even see it like at first. I was like, well, I'm not a Virgo, so yeah. I'm glad you told me eventually.
I know. Well, I forgot to tell you because I thought about it later, and I thought, you know, he might not have watched it since he's not a Virgo, and he didn't know I was going to surprise him.
As much as I love to hear you talk, I'm not saying that.
Hey, I get it. After I do the 12 videos, I can't even stand myself.
Right. I can't even stand my voice after hearing my album over and over.
So, Carolyn, what have you been up to? What's been happening?
Oh, well, I actually just moved, so I've been unpacking and everything and kind of settling into my new home.
Wow, so, congratulations.
Thank you. Yes. But, anyway, we're not here to talk about me.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing already.
Yeah, no, and I love you so much. But I was just thinking, well, since it's your birthday, we should talk about your chart a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Because, I mean, you give us so much information and so many incredible astrological insights. I'm sure that people, myself included, just want to know more about your chart. So I guess, what's your favorite part about your chart?
Well, just like everybody else, I'm always learning about my chart. Like, I'm always discovering new things, or as I learn something new, then I go back to my chart to see, you know, different things. So it's like always like this self-discovery, and there's different aspects to it. But I have to say that I think I am more connected, and I love the most my moon in Pisces. That, you know, is just, it's our soul, you know, it's what makes us happy. And when that part of my life is activated, I'm the happiest. So I think I've learned to value that, and I'm actually learning how to use the powerful gift. It's a huge responsibility to have a moon in Pisces. It really is. And as I become more and more aware of that, and more, you know, allowing the things that when you grow up in a very traditional background, a lot of the things that you experience inside are considered wrong, or that can't be possible. So, you learn to constantly kind of shut yourself down and watch what you say to people, and you don't want to sound too crazy, but inside, you're having dreams that have come true. You're connecting in ways to people that you don't know how you know what you know, and they're recognizing it. They're even saying to you, like, how did you know that? But, at the same time, it's not celebrated. And I think in astrology, the reason that I love astrology so much is because we can begin to celebrate who we are and embrace who we are. There's not one other chart in the world that will be exactly like your chart. I think for like 25,000 years or something crazy like that.
Isn't that awesome? I love that.
So,
I tell people that all the time, and it's like, as soon as I start with that astrology bullshit rant, I'm like, no chart is the same. Nobody's. It's impossible.
Events have charts. Like, everything has its own chart. Like, it's so awesome. So, okay, all right, so you're moon in Pisces. I know you love that about yourself, and something that I love about you is your Pisces Virgo opposition that you got going on in your chart. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, all right. Well, the positive side of that is the fact that I have had the amazing ability not only to dream and have visions and visions of things that I needed to accomplish, but the Virgo actually allows me to accomplish them, because it allows me to see, when I'm having a vision for something I want to do in my life. That's how it happens for me. I will, like, all of a sudden get excited about something or an idea, and then this overwhelming feeling will come over me, and, like, all of a sudden I'll just see the whole thing play out. It's usually very grandiose because I have Mars and Leo, so that activates that vision with a lot of, it's big. And then all of a sudden I have to stop what I'm doing and say, is this possible? Can it be done? Because no matter how big you can dream, the reality is it possible? How much money does it take? How much can you do on your own? Do you need people to help you? What will that cost you? All these things start to go on my mind because, my ideas are usually quite bigger than me, and I end up needing help, to accomplish them, which I love to also be a part of a team. I do. And so, and so the Virgo in me all of a sudden will just start cutting it down into like little bite-sized pieces and analyzing like every part of the reality. And that's, that opposition allows me to have the best of both worlds and actually make them a reality. So, I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it also, it's not just your sun in Virgo. It looks like your sun is right conjunct Jupiter in Virgo. And not far away from that is Pluto, also in Virgo.
Yeah.
So maybe that explains the big dreams.
Yeah. And I'm still learning, for me personally, about what the Sun and Jupiter conjunct means. Like that's even, I can see it in somebody else's chart and go, oh yeah, that makes sense. And
Sun conjunct Jupiter. Hold on, I got a book.
So you see it in other people's chart, but it's hard for you to interpret it in your own?
Sometimes, yes, because, because when I study astrology, I am self-taught, and when I started my journey, basically...
The sun conjunct Jupiter says you create happiness around you. That's it.
That is a great little nutshell, I think.
I think it has.
This is an awesome book.
When I am happy and when, it just gives me this extra exuberance, especially when I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I just get, like right now, I just get so excited. I think that's the Jupiter, normally people would be like excited, but I'm like excited. That's the only way I can describe it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Here's a little trivia. This is a little trivia on your own birth chart. So
Okay.
I don't want to sound stupid, so I hope I don't fuck it up. All right.
Great. This is so fun. I never got to focus on my chart.
Okay. No cheating. Quit looking.
All right.
What do you know your strongest aspect? It's a square. No, it's a trine.
Oh, my fire trine?
Yeah, the grand fire trine, baby. That's awesome.
Yes, and that's another thing that I'm playing out in my life right now. You know, like I was just saying, when you start to understand astrology, you know, you can say, oh wow, that's a fire trine, but then you got to look back in history and say, you know, well, every time that's been activated, what has happened in my life? Like, what does that really mean for me personally? You know, and so
that might because it's all up to your midheaven. Your Saturn and Aries and your Mars and Leo is trining each other, and up to your midheaven in Sagittarius. So I can see how.
I get what you're saying now. Okay. That threw me off a little bit. I get what you are saying now with the fire.
Good, yes.
Those are always fire signs, right?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because if you look at my chart and you look at like my initial, I'm, Pisces ascendant moon, and, the Virgo, okay, we're like Mother Teresa, okay, and, the Pisces is constantly, sacrificing their lives for everybody, And then the Libra is constantly, trying to make everybody else okay.
Yep.
So many times in my life, have gotten lost in the mix until that fire trine gets ignited. Then I'm like a force to be reckoned with. And when I come out, like I will put others first. I will give. I actually enjoy giving more than receiving. I'm actually not as comfortable receiving. But if I am disrespected, Mars and Leo, in a way that's very hurtful, like in a relationship or somebody just blatantly, all the crazy stuff that happens, and I'm hurt, I don't just go sulk. I come out like a lion. It ignites that fire trine in me, and I am going to rise above, and I'm going to do bigger and better than I could have ever imagined. And that usually happens to me after I've been wounded, which is kind of strange. It's the pattern. It's like it always comes in and saves my life, saves the day, and doesn't allow me to give up. It doesn't allow me to, just fold. It's like if that fire trine gets ignited, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going, and I'm not looking back. And it's an interesting, complex thing because at the same time you see with the Pisces and Virgo, I hold on. I'll hold on forever. But, there's certain things that happen. If that line gets crossed, that Mars and Leo line of, like, a respect for my dignity, if you're my loyal friend and you betray me, then I can actually even almost like forgive, but I can never give you that part of my heart again. And then I'm going to go and prove to the world that,
What the hell? I didn't know your moon was in the 12th house. Holy shit, okay.
Yeah. Well, I think I have like Aquarius in the 12th house.
Your
really?
moon's... Okay, your moon's not in the 12th house?
Do you use the equal house system?
You know what? I think I use both of them. I look at both of them, but the one that I identify with the most is, the one that shows that I have Aquarius in the 12th house. It actually gives me Gemini in the 3rd and 4th house, and I have more of a double influence.
Yeah, no, I do see that actually. I see that. But I also see your moon actually right behind your ascendant, like in the 12th.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean...
I'm sorry, maybe I messed up the question. I don't know if I understood.
No. That's okay.
I just got thrown off into another world.
That's something about astrology that, I always go by the Placidus house system because that's basically the default. But like I haven't really learned too much about the others. I just started hearing about like other astrologers using the equal house system. But
That's too much.
I know. It's so.
I think it can get, the thing about astrology, I mean, if you want to go off on the topic is a little bit, is just that, people ask me all the time, what's the difference between this and that and Vedic and all these different things.
Right.
And I look at it like a stained glass window or one of those, what are they, like a kaleidoscope or something. Like you look in them and we all look from different perspectives. And, you can look through different eyes and there's still going to be truth.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, there's going to be a system that just feels comfortable to you. And you resonate with it, and I've had people, I've gone off and looked at different charts and different things, and I'm like, that's just not me. I don't know why. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know if it's more of just the way all of our minds work differently. It's like anything. There's a lot of different ways. It's like music. You could take the words like you wrote, Chris, and we could put it to all kinds of different music, and the words would still be the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know.
But it's still different.
It is still different.
Because music is actually taught in schools.
Yeah.
And you can learn all those different things.
Yep.
Yes.
Like Carolyn's video about the astrology being taught in schools and stuff. Yeah. Like, astrology is already like hidden knowledge. I mean, I think we should just stick to a default system.
Yeah, that's my whole point is keep it simple, and as you're ready to dive into deeper subjects or try different things, have your secure foundation already, so you're not just like get lost and confused.
Oh yeah, I should give a disclaimer. I only began wondering that question a few months back, and I've been studying astrology for damn near 6 years now. So
yeah.
I didn't mean to make everything more complex, and I realized that's exactly what I did. But
questions
anyway.
that people have, it's just they're not easy answers exactly,
Yeah.
So
exactly. Oh man, astrology though.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Chris. Do you have another question for her?
I'm gonna forget it if I keep. Yeah. Okay. What was it? It was 2 aspects we shared. I want to know about your Mars square Neptune.
Oh.
Yeah.
That Scorpio Leo square.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Well, I think when you're looking at a square, when I look at a square, I think about like 2 different perspectives, not necessarily colliding, but hitting head to head. They're discussing.
No, I know what a square is. I just like a Mars square Neptune.
Well,
like off the top of your head.
Well, yeah, it's Neptune is a very spiritual side, and Mars is that fiery go forward side. Mars can be more militant. Mars can be more traditional at times, and so you take Neptune that's not traditional, and that has no boundaries. So for me, the Mars-Neptune square represents me struggling to some degree with those 2 issues. It's like wanting to be, focused and traditional and, go in one direction, get fixed, a fixed idea, being that it's my passion, being that it's my drive. It's like, this is the only way. Then you've got Neptune, especially Neptune and Scorpio over here, squaring that, saying, no, there's another whole way to do this. Don't get fixed into one idea, And so that square is just kind of that lifelong lesson that I'm learning. So.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. No, it does. I mean, I'm sure it applies different to me, but I got the gist of it, so.
Yeah, I mean, what do you feel like it means to you when you think about it? What just intuitively does that?
Let's see, I got Neptune and Capricorn. I have Mars and Aries. So, let's see, Aries. Oh, God, I've never even thought of that combination.
Well,
okay,
see,
they're both cardinal. Okay, they're square.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You've got the earth and fire, so the part of you that's stable, that wants to keep you stable, and then the part of you that's like, no, I'm going to ignite firework,
Right, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot.
That's in a nutshell. What do you think, Carolyn? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I was thinking, Mars square Neptune, like, well, first of all, you might like to do, some fun activities, such as drinking, drugs, partying on occasion. I would assume, like, maybe smoke some weed, like, I don't know, like, you like to escape, I would say. But also, it kind of gives, like, your actions more of, like, a compassionate, altruistic touch or something. I mean, it's always going to be, like, on a, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? A scale? No. Like
trying to balance it, or?
Like when you've got one extreme on this side and the other extreme on the other.
Mm-hmm.
What is the freaking word I'm looking for? Oh my god. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm tired, I guess.
No, I mean, these are these are like, and that's the part I like about the way that we're talking about it, because, it really is, how we're perceiving these things and how they're playing out in our lives, and to get a full grasp of them really takes a lifetime. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It takes, a lifetime of, sometimes I finally go, oh, I get what that means now, because I have to get it for me personally. Mm-hmm. So, hey, Penny's trying to join us, but she said I didn't give her an invite, and I'm pretty sure I did. But how do I go back and invite her to make sure she can get on?
I keep hearing beep beeps.
Here, let's see.
Can you send her a
URL or something?
Yeah. Let's see. Invite.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Oh, here, I'll do this for anyone that's curious about Crystal's your chart.
Hey, is this going on YouTube?
I thought I was doing it after, but I don't know. It could be live. It is going. Yeah, it's going on YouTube.
Hey, I wanted to look at. Okay, where'd it go?
Can we get Penny?
Oh, you want me to leave it up? Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to look at it.
I'll leave it up and try to figure out how to get Penny on here.
Okay. I wonder if you could go to my the birthday invite and put something for anybody trying to get on.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, shit, y'all. I gotta go get my charger. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
All right, Carolyn, we'll keep this going.
Okay, here, let me, there we go. Wait, where's my face? There I am.
You are. Here you are.
So, Crystal, what did you do today, or do you have any fun plans for this evening?
Well, actually, my mom and my sister are coming over tonight, and tomorrow night, I'm super excited, because my husband is going to take me out of town. We're actually going to take our little guide with us, so that's okay.
Your what?
My little boy.
Of course. Oh, that's good.
We're going to go on a little family overnighter, and, just to get away. I need to get away. I've been, really working hard, so, yeah, and my mom and sister are coming over, and I always celebrate with them. So, my mom is a Virgo.
Oh, really? Oh, what's that?
September 14th. She's Sun, Mercury, and Mars in Virgo.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So you guys think that I'm a Virgo? No.
My dad's a Virgo, too.
Sun, Mercury, and Mars together.
Yeah. Did you see, because I think on a few days back, there was a thread that we were all talking about our parents or whatever on your Facebook, Crystal, and my dad has this stellium in Virgo too, which is basically almost all of his planets. Ridiculous.
Hold on a second. I don't mean to interrupt you, but my daughter is walking in. I'm online.
Oh, of course.
Oh. Look what she just brought me.
Oh.
Oh.
Sweet. Hello.
Come in here. This is my Taurus daughter.
Hi.
She's Capricorn rising, Sun in Taurus, and a moon in Aries.
Ah. Oh, my sister has a moon in Aries. Chris has a Capricorn rising. Oh, yeah, that is a feisty one.
Hi, Penny. Look, there's Penny.
Hey, Penny.
Penny. Remember I make her watch all the videos and listen to all the songs, so she knows what's going on.
You're muted, Penny.
Thank
Penny,
you,
you're muted.
honey.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, we're having a birthday Google Hangout right now. It's on YouTube.
Penny, you're muted.
Penny!
She's muted.
We see her face.
Unmute it now. Now you're unmuted. Or wait,
Okay.
no, you still unmuted.
Wait, we see her. She looks so beautiful. We can't hear you, Penny. Let her figure it out. She'll pop on. So I would just say, you know what, this is the fun thing about the Google Hangout, and this is really, I'm doing this just because this is like so cool, and those of you who guys are watching, we all talk astrology all the time on Facebook and YouTube, and this is all.
Hold on. I think Penny's trying to figure out if we can, if her mic's working. Your mic's not working. We can't hear you.
Oh,
there you are.
Wait.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yay!
Finally.
Oh.
I'm so depressed about not being heard. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Yay! I'm so sorry, Penny. I thought I sent you one, but that's why Carolyn. She knows what to do. She gets on
I
that
didn't even figure
Facebook
it out.
and
I'll take credit for it, though. Yeah, I did it. I figured it out. Anyway, so
well,
yeah.
I know you got to go, Carolyn. Is there any last thing that you'd like to say before you take off?
I wish I didn't have to leave. Well, happy birthday. I can stay just a little bit longer here, but I'll just quietly leave. So I'll say my goodbyes now. But
All right. You can say a few minutes.
But your daughter is beautiful.
I know. She has Mars in Virgo.
Oh, so do I.
My daughter has Mars in Virgo, too.
Yeah. I have Mars and Venus in Virgo conjunct.
Virgo is a wonderful sign. Like, when you read about it, I hate that they always make Virgo sound so boring. And there's this side of Virgo that's very not boring.
They are so boring, for one thing. Good or bad, they are not boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how is that for you, having Venus and Mars and Virgo? Do you that would really feel like that would come through as strong Virgonian energy.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm very attracted to Virgos. My boyfriend, Matt, is a double Virgo, a sun and moon Virgo. And I have this very, and it's also, my Virgo rules my 10th house, so my midheaven's there too.
Wow.
So I just like Virgo, like detail-orientedness. That's how I am when I am executing projects, like planning, and just very, very perfectionist. Also, in my relationship, I don't know, there's a lot of Virgo energy there. I like to show my love, by, giving him a back massage or something, practical, I don't know. But
yeah.
You know what I do with my Venus and Virgo? Okay, it's in the 12th house, so it's really hard for me to show someone if I like them. I try to act like I don't like them. I'm even a little bit mean. But if they will let me, clean their house, if they give me a key to their house or something, they'll come home and everything will be spotless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've done that too. I've ruined many a men that way. You start cleaning their house, and then you gotta keep cleaning it.
Well, I saw that really cute picture of you and your husband that you posted the other day that said, an ocean of love because he's a Pisces.
Yes. Oh my
That's
God.
your husband, right? That's your husband.
That's my husband. Yes.
His eyes are you just fall into his eyes.
Yeah, they're total Pisces eyes. Yeah.
It's really strange.
Look, I was just staring at the picture
No, he's he's so magnetizing, and I mean, it's really weird too. For as much as I talk, he and we talk a lot, but we'll sit on the couch, and we'll just if we see each other, we'll look across the room and we'll make eye contact, and then we have this whole conversation with our eyes.
Wow.
Like, it's really weird. I've been noticing it lately. You know, we'll stare at each other like, how uncomfortable would that normally be? But
I'd be uncomfortable
I'll
with
be
that,
like
I'm not gonna lie.
staring through him, and he's staring through me, and you know, make sure he feels okay. And then, you know, because sometimes we can't always talk in the moment, but we'll be talking through our eyes, you know.
That's cool.
That's true love.
Yeah.
That is. That's true love right there.
Yeah.
What's his rising sign again?
Huh?
What's his rising sign again?
Is Libra rising, Libra moon.
Oh.
Yeah, and Sun in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got Mars in Scorpio.
Mars in Scorpio and Venus in Aries. Venus
Ooh.
in Aries. Yeah, he's a badass. You know what? He is, interestingly enough, and I don't know, I think it's just that Mars in Scorpio, he is the hardest working man I've ever met, honestly. He is like, he like puts his, I mean, Mars in Scorpio, I'm telling you, he puts like, once he gets a fixed idea of what he needs to do, I mean, he will like literally like just work and work, even if he's in pain, you know, he gets up every day, is like this super strong mind over matter. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like sometimes I'll joke around and I'll say, oh my God, I'm just losing it, you know, like I'm just overwhelmed or stressed out or whatever. And like, I want him to, yeah, me too. And he's like, not me. Not me. And I'm like, and then I can't even like, I can't even like really have a pout or like a breakdown. Sure. Not impressive to the Aries energy.
Yeah.
What does Mars and Scorpio mean? You're like freak in the bed? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that I'm sorry.
Let's just say it works out really well. Let's just say things go really well in that area.
Okay. I'll have to look for that.
Good. You want to talk square? Mars and Leo, Mars and Scorpio.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Oh.
Those are two signs that love sex just for different reasons.
Yeah. Good point.
Well, all the Pisces, Libra, we're like twins. So like, you know, we're almost like twins. It's almost crazy. You know, it's like we just know. We just know what's going on.
And oppositions in synastry can be like very exciting. You know, very passionate.
Meow.
Each other.
Yes. Now the difference though is, because I've had people ask me this in readings and stuff, and one thing I'll say about the Leo-Scorpio energy, with Mars and Leo, it's like, I mean, I posted some pictures today of me being a little girl, and in every one of my pictures, I'm like this. I'm like a cheerleader. You know, that's the Leo, like, we're always like this little dramatic little hands, okay? We love, for whatever reason, it's like, as soon as you take the camera out, I'm doing that. And I've done it since I was a little girl. And we need, if you have Leo in your chart, you, at some point, you know, you need to be in that star position. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's a little girl on the chimney singing. You've got to
on the chimney singing.
Star position. And you need to be, your work needs to be seen by others and needs to be appreciated. And it needs to go out to the world. It has to be appreciated by people groups, you know. And if you don't feel appreciated, you will just be totally depressed and there's no need to live, okay?
Yeah,
because
I think Leos work a lot harder when we're getting our back scratched and we have people appreciating what we do.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We come out of the, we just, it's incredible. But the Mars and Scorpio does not need that. And they are very content to have, I mean, you know, he has all this respect in his industry for what he does and everything, and he doesn't even hardly tell me about it.
It's like silent confidence.
And he'll tell me like 2 weeks later this really great thing that happened to him. It like takes him 2 weeks, and I'm like, you know, bragging about it right away, you know. And I think also for a man, they're a little more protective. Like, he's going to be more like my bodyguards, you know. He's not so much, we're not in competition to be in the star, star.
He lets you be the star.
He does. I think he likes it, you know, but he doesn't need to, he doesn't compete with me in that area.
I think he just loves the crap out of you.
Yes. He does.
As he very well should. He's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. That's for
yes,
sure.
he is. You know what? We worked together for, I don't know, 12 or more years. he is. I did rehabilitation with horses, and see, he's got all that Piscean energy too. It's Pisces that, you know, can gravitate towards animals. So he is a farrier. He does all, like, you know, really incredible horseshoeing and corrective shoeing, and I did all the horse training. So we would rehabilitate and heal these horses together for years and years and years. So it's like we spoke the same languages through the horse for many, many years. You know, we just always could look at each other and know what was going on. It was the weirdest thing. It's like we just totally got it. I don't know. And you know, people talk about soulmates. I mean, when you actually have somebody that just gets you, they don't have to be like you. They don't have to be exactly like you, but they get you and they like that, every part of you. That's a relationship, you know? They don't resent you for being who you are. They want you to be all that you can be. And in your shortcomings, they just love you through it, and you love them through it. I mean, you know, I think that's really, when you're talking about relationships, it's not trying to change the other person. You know, and that's the beautiful thing about astrology, you know? Look at their chart and say, hey, this is the way they see the world. Now, I'm fortunate because he has a moon in Libra and I have Mercury in Libra. So I talk like he feels. And he has Mercury in Pisces and I have Moon in Pisces. So he talks like I feel.
That is so cool.
So that's a great combination, by the way, if people are looking at relationships. I always look for Moon and Mercury. What's going on, and are those two planets that I can connect with? You know, if you can connect to someone's soul and their communication, then you can work around the rest.
Actually, now that I think about it, Matt has his Mercury in Libra, and my moon's in Libra. His moon's in Virgo. My Mercury is in Leo.
Does he have any Leo in his chart?
Venus.
Well, yeah. There you go. That doesn't even get any better than that. And see, I've got Libra, Venus and Libra, so I connect to his ascendant and moon, you know. So, you know, we have this whole thing going on, you know.
Yeah, plus he's a Libra rising, too. So.
And Saturn can have a lot to do with it, too. Like, I have Saturn in Aries, so even though I have all this other stuff going on, I have like a Aries signature over me, that independent woman. He's got Venus in Aries.
Saturn has a lot to do with, like, commitment and marriage, especially if it's, like, connected to the 7th house in any way. Like, I've seen synastry charts and composite charts where Saturn's in the 7th house, and these people have been together for a long time, but they never even, like, talk about marriage. It just slows it down because they want to make sure they're making the right decision, which there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, well, Saturn and Aries, in fact, you did an awesome video on that, Penny. By the way, Penny, astrology's here. I keep forgetting. we have these conversations like this. And I was so impressed with your house series. I sat and watched it like all day last weekend.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it was really good. And
and Penny,
Saturn in the 11th
Penny,
house.
What's up?
Penny, your newer videos are like way, I don't know what you're doing or what's gotten into your head, but they're like 100 times better than, you just like went through this fast transition of like just kind of laid back videos to like fucking awesome videos.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
So I'm so excited to watch them now. Do what?
You know, that makes me happy because I don't know. I've just been feeling a little bit lost lately, so I mean, I can't.
They're so good.
Figure everything out.
Yeah.
You know what, Penny? You are very intelligent. I mean, and very intuitive, very insightful, and everybody in this group right now is just so awesome because you know. That was one of the things I want to tell you, and I want to make sure you hear this before you go, Carolyn, is that I've been doing this kind of like generational study thing. It's like patterns that go on in groups, okay? And you can, you know, I watch a lot of documentaries, and I was watching this documentary about, I think it's the Z Boys, and it was a skateboarding surfing team back in the 60s, like 60s, 70s, when skateboarding really came about, okay? And it was in this old town in Santa Monica, and these group of boys came together, and they were all like the hoodlums, of this, they lived on the poor side of Santa Monica. And this group, these two guys that built surfboards and skateboards, they opened this little old shop, and all these kids started coming to the shop, and they started mentoring them. Well, they ended up producing this skateboarding team that just took over the world. I mean, it was amazing. And these kids were like the misfits of all, and it was a big movement. And when I look back in history, you see this kind of thing where there's movements that come in. And if you're lucky enough, you can get in the movement in the beginning of it. Before it really takes off, you become a person that's shaping it. Mm-hmm. And when I look at what we're all doing and others out there as well, this YouTube movement right now, we're on the ground floor of it, you guys. We're the ones still figuring it out. Yes, there's people before us that we can look to right now going, everyone that we look to right now, we can start to see what's possible. Mm-hmm. People that are breaking through a little bit before us. Mm-hmm. But with Neptune and Pisces, okay, you guys, this is amazing creative energy. And
what does it mean in retrograde, though?
Oh yeah, it's terrible in retrograde. No,
what the hell?
I'll tell you what it means in retrograde. You went back and finished your music that you've already had going on. You went back
and my Neptune's in the first house, so.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means.
I have Neptune retrograde in my natal chart, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're such a deep digger. And I see a lot of times retrogrades, you see songwriters, you see the behind-the-scene guys making in the studios. They're the ones that are doing all that intricate work in whatever their gifting is, I don't know. But we're in this movement right now. Mm-hmm. We're in this movement, and that's why I wanted to invite you guys all on here. We're all in different stages of it. And people in my generation, I'm 46, okay, and I want to be
46 years, yeah. Woo!
Hey, I'm proud of it. I got some, I got a few little, war wounds, and I've got, a few little wrinkles here, but I do use.
You look amazing. I don't see any wrinkles.
Hey, listen to my damn Virgo song. Don't be talking to me about wrinkles.
And we are going to play our Virgo song too. Yes, we are in a few minutes, but. I don't know. We're in this movement, you guys, and there's two things that can happen in these kind of things is that, and there always will be things that divide and go in different directions, and you're always going to see divisions. Because anything that starts getting too big or too much energy in one spot, it just sometimes gets ineffective, and so it splits off, and then it births the whole new energy to it. So, we have to allow for that process, even though sometimes it's confusing. But regardless, everybody who's in this little movement, I call it right now, and I am going to do some astrological studying to see, what was going on when this group was having a movement. Is there something similar we can find now? So I'll enlist you guys in helping me, ask some questions to why do we get to be in the ground floor? And supporting each other, I think, is the secret.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love this combination of having Neptune and Pisces, bringing about all that creative energy and wanting to connect spiritually, and then also Pluto in Capricorn. Of course, I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, so that's what I want to talk about.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's restructuring the business world, and people are taking on their own responsibility, and I just think we're finding better ways to do things economically, and we're seeing a lot more plans coming into action, just things that have been building for such a slow time, and we're long overdue for this type of change that Pluto and Capricorn is bringing on, I think.
Yeah, and not to mention Uranus and Aries.
Oh yeah, Uranus and Aries is just go. Just go. Don't hold back.
Well, think about it like this too, and this is for everybody out there. Think about it like this too. For example, you're doing music, Chris. At one point in generational history, to make a lot of money with something like that, you would have had to make it out into the world. You'd have to have concerts, and You'd have to, you know, publicity and the money invested in those things would have been astronomical, and it's still going on in our world. But the average person, saying the average, the artistic person like all of us who have a skill that can provide a service, you know, we now can create our own little mini empires. And we don't have to have 100,000 people to have a you know, an energy flowing business. We can have small groups of people. It's bringing to you small groups of quality people that you can actually, you know, support yourself and be free. You don't have to wait for a government job or wait for, I'm not saying I'm against those, but you can create your own world.
Yes.
And we're going to have little mini empires. I believe in little mini empires.
You do not have stage fright. You're a Leo, Chris. Come on.
I do. I swear. Look, I swear to God.
I don't believe it.
Look, you put 20 people out here in front of me and put a keyboard right here and make me play a song.
You would do very well under the pressure, I think.
Yeah, I think you should. Where is your keyboard? I think you should.
Oh, fuck.
There and stuff like people to make you feel confident. People you can look to in the crowd and be like, yeah. Those are my people. I know I got this.
I brought my microphone. I mean, I can.
Hey, you're on. You know what? Supportive energy. You know what's really funny? People are really funny. They don't like to encourage other people. I don't know what that is. Like if somebody's doing something, they go, whatever. I feel like the power is in supporting each other.
Building each other up.
Build each other up. Go out of your way. I mean, look what Chris has done with just, I mean, a few people believing in him. I mean, you had that in you all along. We didn't think you didn't have. We just recognized it. Yeah. And you took off.
Oh, I love that album so much, Chris. I love it.
I think it's really sad when people can't support each other because it comes from a sense of insecurity and lack of satisfaction in what you're doing in your own life. And if you find yourself having that problem where you're threatened by what other people are doing or you see someone else's success and you're not happy, I think you need to stop holding yourself back and you need to really follow your own ambitions and do what makes you happy. And
thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you.
Yeah, once you find that, you can be happy with everyone else's success as well.
You know what I've noticed? Everybody that's been close to me in my close life. I have a lot of friends here. I mean, I'm pretty popular around here. And everyone just knows that I do music.
Big surprise.
Shut up. But everybody in my like close circle, you know, they think it's awesome I do music. They're interested when I release something. They'll listen to maybe 30 seconds of a song. That's really good. And they'll take a CD. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to listen to it. And then I'll give them a quiz later on. It's like, yeah. But
that's your Scorpio moon.
This is crazy because I was not expecting people to listen to this. And I'm getting messages from people, all these people from California. Thank you, Crystal Lynn. Wow. And all these random strangers from on every site, just like, I love what you're doing. What is the meaning with this? What's the meaning with this? And I'm getting to a point where I'd have to kind of be a dick, and I just can't respond to them.
Oh.
I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's overwhelming a little bit. I don't want to get myself too hot on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to feel the come down afterwards. I don't want to get like, oh, I'm a superstar.
That is your
like,
you're just ready to support it already? Oh, goodness.
What's your Capricorn rising?
No, I'm scared of my ego.
And can you guys agree, Carolyn and Penny, that like even being out here on YouTube and doing what we do, do you guys go through the highs and lows of that? Like the highs of videos?
Oh, yeah.
And then the highs of, you know, waiting for the comments, and hoping you're not going to get somebody blasting you or whatever, and then it kind of goes away. Like everything dies down, and then it's like, okay, now what?
Comment, like, I mean, I have a Capricorn moon, I'm a Leo. You'd think that nothing would hurt my confidence, right? Like, that's kind of how I seem, I think. But it still hurts me when I see a negative comment. Like, I'm just like...
Oh, right, yeah. I have not gotten as many haters as I was, like, prepared for, but, like, this morning I did have some fuckface leave a comment on my freaking Moon and Pisces video, and he's like,
"Excuse me, Moon and Pisces, who are they? I'm coming."
It's Frankie B. I already banned him.
Boycott
you, Frankie. I banned him.
We're the mafia of astrology. Frankie B, you're out.
Well,
don't ban
I'm a Cancer, and like I don't need it's not like I'm a brand where deleting negative comments is like bad. Like I have my personal brand, but like that hurts my feelings if you say something that does not have any sort of insightful nature to it at all. Like if you disagree with my videos and you leave a comment and like that's fine, absolutely, because I have been getting lots of comments where people say, oh, you know, I don't necessarily see it that way, but here's how I see it, and I'm like,
yeah, constructive criticism.
Exactly.
I'm not complaining about that.
And plus, it's all just different perspectives on astrology. But this guy leaves a comment on my Moon and Pisces. He says, "This is just some cute chick wearing cleavage tops, just saying the same old things."
Yeah, because you're not allowed to be cute and smart. That's illegal.
I know. And I was like, you can't even see my cleavage here, you idiot. Like,
you don't know what you're really missing, buddy.
Yeah, no, he had nothing nice to say, and it was just attacking me. So I was at first I left a comment and replied back to him and said, "Hey, fuck off, smiley face." But then I was like, no.
You should leave the comment there so other people can see it and be like, that dickhead. She's so pretty. I love her. I'm gonna stick up for her. So
you guys hear what I did to the guy that left me a really nasty comment about astrology and how it was, you know, how horrible it was, and it was all a scam and this whole big thing. And normally I just, you know, delete it or whatever. And so I just got like this thing, and I'm like, hey, why don't you give me your birthday and I'll prove it to you? Yeah. And he did. I didn't think he'd do it. He gave me his birthday, and I made him a 15-minute, one of my weekly free videos, I made him a 15-minute profile and put it on YouTube.
Really?
And he had this really cool chart, and I like pretended like I wasn't even mad at him or anything. And I wasn't mad at him, but I just was like throwing up stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like this is so incredible. And he wrote me, it's somewhere on my YouTube, he wrote me this page apologizing that he was a believer in astrology. He can't believe that I would know the things that I knew, and he couldn't believe that I would take the time. And I just was doing it one day because I thought, you know what, bring it. You know, let me show you.
Yeah, it's just like what you were saying earlier about your fire trine, Crystal.
There it is.
Yeah.
Disrespected me. But see, then the Pisces moon comes in and goes, how can I make this into something that's wonderful for all, you know?
Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do next time. Except this guy didn't even say anything about astrology. It was just like attacking my appearance and.
Yeah, no, not somebody like that, but somebody that's wanting to call you like a.
Yeah.
You know, like telling you astrology. You know, I don't know. It just was the right thing at that time. But he loved the video and he couldn't believe I would do it, and I did it. So I don't know. That was fun.
That's awesome, Crystal. You are such an amazing person.
Well, thank
yeah,
you.
because I wouldn't have done that. I would have. Well, fuck you too.
I haven't gotten a lot of negative stuff, so that was cool. It was like my only one, and so I was obsessed with it. You know, it's like
that's the thing.
He cannot be my only negative comment. He's got to be turned around.
Right.
He's got to be convinced.
I haven't gotten as many negative comments as I would have thought. You know.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Hey
All
guys.
Right, now you've got Daddy Girls quiet.
I've got 10 to 15 minutes. I just gave myself 10 to 15 minutes. She wants it up now. I'm using my grandmother's laptop. She's a Virgo with a Capricorn.
It's funny. I know. I'm waiting for.
Are you gonna sing, Chris? Put me on the spot.
Am I gonna sing? Okay, here. Okay. Here's the deal. Play the song in the background, and I guess I'll sing along to it.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Fuck. I'm glad I can't. Oh, I can't hear myself. Shit. Is somebody gonna play it? Is Penny playing it?
Oh, I was turning a lamp on.
Okay, somebody else is gonna have to play it, cause wait, would that work?
Oh, I can play it.
Y'all just,
Oh.
Okay, yeah, somebody play it.
Okay, hold on. I put it on my Facebook today again.
Here, oh,
I'm obsessively putting it on my Facebook. Where is it? Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second because I wasn't ready.
Let's do acapella. Come on.
Well, why don't you tell us about the song while I'm getting it up, Chris? Tell us about the song.
Okay, this song, Imperfectly Perfect, I wrote for Chris. Well, she wrote. I wrote the chorus, kind of, sort of. We pretty much just like half and half wrote this thing. But I will say she.
Was it like on
How
just
did I do
Facebook
it?
messages or?
Well, we both love Shania Twain, and it's Cowgirl Astrologer. Come on, country song. Hello. What's the only country singer I can stand? Shania Twain. We both like her. Hello. Okay. So we need Shania Twain type vibe here. And I found this producer. His name's David Hyde, and he gave me this instrumental that he had made. It was called. It was acoustic folk instrumental. Nothing. No name to it. But anyways, I took it and I took her words, and it was so funny the way she laid the words out when she was typing them to me. I just started, Amanda Palmer, Penny, when she's on her ukulele, she just kind of goes off into little random melodies. That's pretty much what I did, and I was just like, dirty laundry everywhere, and just kind of.
Yeah.
Well, and it's really funny, too, because he told me, because I'm stuck on Virgo right now, and all of a sudden, I was in the middle of exactly every word that I participated with, I was in the middle of. I looked around my house, and I'm like, oh, laundry everywhere. I haven't brushed in 3 days, And I'm like, I just got the words, so I just started typing them like crazy. I just, cut this whole thing, and then he didn't even see it till later. We were like, it's just kind of like, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, this amazing song comes out. I was like floored, because that's what was really happening, in my mind, in my world that day. I was looking around me going, what the heck's going on, Okay, I got the song. All right. This is Chris Strickland and Imperfectly Perfect for us Virgos.
Dirty laundry everywhere.
But you are perfect.
Always thinking, wondering,
worried about the useless thing.
Is it going twice?
You dream of files, dream.
Podgers, real quick.
You are
Podgers.
always sit back and just watch. You are so perfect.
I'm gonna do this shit a cappella. Fuck.
Oh boy.
Alright. I'm gonna. I know, right? Let me pull my lyrics up because. Yes, I forget my own fucking lyrics. Okay, here we go. Dirty laundry everywhere, messy house and messy hair, but you are perfect. Always thinking, fuck, where'd my lyrics go? Shit.
Good.
Always thinking, wondering where. I'm gonna kill you. Okay.
You can do it.
It's seriously not gonna bother me again. Okay. I know. Hold on. Do it. I'm taking my headphones off. Okay. Dirty laundry everywhere, messy house and messy hair, but you are perfect. Always thinking, wondering, worried about the useless things, yet you're so perfect. You dream of files, dream of colors, dream of what is best for others, yet you are perfect. Always closing, always got it, sit back and just watch the falling, yet you are perfect. You hide scars, you hide fears, you hide your wrinkles if they appear, yet you are perfect. You're only happy, only content when you made the perfect person, but you're not perfect. It is just a myth. No one is perfect. Would you let me break you down? Would you let me show you how? You're good enough for me, so just let it be. We're all human beings, just live on carelessly. Let's pop the tailgate, smoke a fatty, kick back and laugh at Montgomery now. This is perfect. You're only happy, only content when you made the perfect person, but you're not, that's not the lyrics. Would you let me break? Oh, shit. Forget I just said that. Would you let me break you down? Would you let me show you how? You're good enough for me, so just let it be. Would you let me break you down? Would you let me show you how? You're good enough for me, so just let it be. We're all human beings, just live on carelessly. We're all just human beings, just live on carelessly.
I never noticed that smoke and fatty line before.
Leave it to Carolyn for Yeah.
I can't believe I did that. Wow. That was a little flat, but I'm glad I did it. Thank you.
You know what? Chris added the part to it that I thought was brilliant that I did not write, which was that verse that says, "Let me break you down." And there's something about the Virgonian energy, like we have to break everything down to see what's really underneath and see how everything really works to the microscopic level. And I think that's what sometimes intimidates people because they feel maybe like, oh my gosh, I don't want somebody
almost like the Scorpio.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. And especially if someone has both Virgo and Scorpio in a chart, like even with just a Virgo, though, it can be like, oh my God, this Virgo is staring at me. Are they looking at my pimples? What are they looking at?
So, do y'all agree with the Water Sign single?
No, it should have been Little Earthquakes.
I know.
But you know my vote.
Yeah, I'm actually really in love with your the Leo song.
Well, that's the first one. It's on YouTube, so finally.
Yeah, I'll put links below. That's a really good one, too.
I wanted to go ahead and do videos for all the songs, but my friend, he insisted I do a video every Monday, just like everyone else does. I'm like, okay. So this is going to drag out for like 6 months.
Guys, I should probably get going. I'm glad I was able to stay longer than I thought, though.
I have to go, too.
I have to go, too. Oh, my God.
Why don't we end? We've gone an hour, and we just thank you for celebrating all those of you out there that have taken the time to watch this kooky video. Hopefully it was insightful and fun, and just to see what we're all about behind the scenes, and I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below, and, we're not only supporting each other, but all of you out there. That's why we do what we do. We want to see you guys rise to the top of your game, and we want to be a part of that. And so follow us, and, hopefully, right, we'll motivate you guys to be creative. So we want to see what you're doing.
Yes. Happy birthday, Crystal. Have a wonderful night.
Happy birthday, Crystal.
I love you.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
Happy birthday. I love you. Good night.
Oh, thank you guys. I love you all. Talk to you soon.
Love you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Crystal.
Bye, Penny.